Facebook, YouTube today of Mike Raphael the Archangel. God is our prayer. Yeah, God is our healer. Sorry, God is our healer. Raphael's God is our healer. Nope, not Tyr. He's a false god. Quit acknowledging false gods. Topic of the message. I did had a conversation with my friend from Venezuela at Starbucks, and I come across this, ideal teaching of what I was talking about concerning the reality of the ground in the pot. The reality of the ground, or the reality of tree growth. The ground of the pot, tree growth. Now, as people that know that grows trees, knows that certain people start off with a pot. They put a tree, plant a tree in a pot, and they take care of the tree in a pot until a particular time. They put it in the ground, and they put it in the ground as in the soil for it to grow as a bigger tree. Now, y'all know why. Because the ground, a tree can extend its roots further. As much as soil is there to nourish, a tree can extend its roots, further out to grow as tall as it can grow. But if you remain in a pot or those plastic containers, it will hinder the roots to expand concerning a tree's growth and development. Now, where am I going with this? Well, here's the thing about the world's system that people are not seeing how it's operated. The world system represents pots, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is teaching people to expand within the pot, whatever, it may be. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever an idea that they want to give you. They want to give you this ideal. If you do this and you do that, you can do great things. But is it a pot idea or is it a ground idea? They're going to sell it to you like it's a ground idea. Oh, you're going to expand this, you're going to expand there, you're going to expand there, you're going to expand here. And really, it's not a ground idea. But here's the thing I want to, try to show you in this example. I want to show you that like everybody says, well, you need a career. You need to go to school and get a career, or you need to go out and do this and that, you know what I'm saying, to become successful within a system of the world. And that's what you need in life, and that's what's going to, watch this, complete you. Yes, they will sell it to you like this is your missing puzzle that's going to bring the greatest fulfillment in your life, that you pursue after this hobby, you pursue after this career, you pursue after doing these kind of stuff that is based upon the earth. And they said, hey, this is going to expand you. But really, is it a true, really expansion? You know what I'm saying? Well, it will seem like an expansion based upon the earth spectrum. Earth spectrum, it looks like an expansion. You know what I'm saying? Because, wow, if I'm a successful CEO of a company, or if I'm a successful, in a business and counting, or, whatever, a football star, a basketball star, whatever, it's seemed to the people, there goes the people, as something that is great and far-fetching accomplishment. And we will think that, oh, it's ground, they call it groundbreaking. Yeah, kind of thing to accomplish. But really is it? It really is it, you know what I'm saying, concerning the potential that we are created for. I mean, we're created, made in the image and the likeness of God. Let me say that again. We're created, made in the image and the likeness of God. Now, let me ask a question. Where is God's limitation? He really doesn't have I tell people, let space testify to God's limitation. Let space testify. Well, let natural space testify to God's limitation. As you can hear from NASA, they got Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 out there in the middle of the cosmos, exploring all kinds of galaxies and everywhere and a lot of places out there. They can truly testify to you in much as their analysis of how looking at all kinds of galaxies and planets and stars and nebulas and other parts of the cosmos and within the universe is you can say that, wait a minute, we do not have a limitation. He do not have a limitation. The thing is, he doesn't, but we not going to David says, let the firmaments, let creation testify of the greatness of God. I mean, can we he say he created all things? I mean, all things is including those galaxies out there in a limited space area that we see, according to, the analysis NASA sees and take pictures. They see that they can't find a wall. They can't find a ceiling. They cannot find a floor. Yeah. Well, let creation testify to the reality of the limitations, of the no limitations, pretty much, that you're supposed to come to just surrender and understand that there's no limit to what God is and who he is and to how beyond he really is. He's totally far-fetched, or what Chris Tomlin says, undescribable. Let's let that say that he is not. If he created us in his image, in his likeness, can this earth can truly be something that do something groundbreaking? If we plant ourselves in this earth, and the idea of what I talking about, the ground, you will expand further. They said that this, they want to sell you that this earth is a true expansion. But what if the universe is supposed to be our expansion, since we're created in the image of a person that created the universe? Is that groundbreaking, or is the earth is something groundbreaking? Let's see here. Well, here's the thing. Faith is the substance of things that are hoped for and the evidence of things that are not seen with the carnal mind. If we keep allowing our carnal mind to see what is true false expansion of this earth and the success and the temporal success that it is, and that tell us this is the limit, the earth is the limit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say sky's the limit. I says, no, there's no sky's the limit in Christianity. Let's say space is the limit. Oh, there's no limitations in space. The blue skies in, and then darkness proceed, and out the space. So, the thing is, I believe that space is my limits. If I'm one with the one that created the universe, and there's galaxies around the space, spinning around in the heavenly dance. Shout out Big Daddy Weave. That's my limitations. That's what I'm going to look by faith, something that is beyond me. That I tell people, faith is something to see beyond the natural eyes. I'm going to let faith tell me that is my ground that I should plant my roots in if I want to truly expand to my limitations, to greater unknown to what God is already had established for a long, 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 long time, that you cannot even figure out the time if everything was created. That makes him so amazing. And the thing is, I'm all about planting my roots in the things that are spiritual and not the things that are natural, because this spiritual soil, I'm just paraphrasing, spiritual soil is going to stretch my roots way more farther than the natural soil of this earth system that that is way beyond it. But of course the earth soil is way beneath it. The more you try to be successful in this earth, if you know what's going on in the high places of wicked, evil, occultist, bad things that are going on, and the high, rich, and famous ideas, Illuminati. If you know the bad stuff that's going on in the higher up, you wouldn't want to put your soul in that filthy success that's going on in this country right now, because majority of the people you think highly of is experiencing filthy success. Yes, it's filthy. That comes with a price, that you got to do filthy things in order to reach a success that is going on, that certain people want to be ignorant of. But hey, they are going to deceive you and keep deceiving you as much as you accept lies, and you go nowhere but that wrong direction down there. But the thing is, look, true success can only come from when you by faith, through grace, with love. According to Ephesians 3, I believe, talks about, being rooted and grounded in love and by faith and stuff like that is what you need to learn, what true expansion of a universal, unfar-fetched mindset is all about. And do not stop and take your root out of this terrible world and put your root in something spiritual that you can really truly expand way more further than you can't really imagine, because as you know, they can't find no limitations in space. All right, that's the message. I hope this message helped and you understand the roots of this earth system that doesn't really go nowhere. It's pot, just pot, plastic pots that you think that you're expanding your root far, but you're really not. But when you want to go and root yourself and ground it in God's word, that God's word that created, Paul says, created really worlds, but really the universe is a better translation of that. You want to really place your root in something that will truly expand you. And this system of this earth will exploit you. Yeah, exploit you for a terrible person that it wants you to be seen, as you can see in the television and radio and everywhere else. All right, that's the message. I hope you got it. To God be the glory, him forever and ever in Jesus' name, amen.